Hello and welcome friends, let's see a game today. I have played with black. So game started with white moving d4, black responded with g6, so taking modern defense with d4, then c4, so very aggressive move. The c pawn or f pawn when comes out, no, this is considered as very attacking move by the pawns. So pawns are pushed ahead and this triple pawns at the center can take control of the center square on the board. So these are very attacking lines. So bishop to g7 taking on the modern defense, knight to c3, so pawn square supported by knight as well, knight to f6, e4, see now the three pawns are like ahead on the board and these are like very attacking moves by the pawn. So black castles, e5, pawn pushed ahead attacking the knight, so knight will have to jump to a safe square, so it is e8 here. Now knight to f3, so white development looks very good and better. d6, now I have to like clear out the advanced pawn, so I will go for the exchanges. So taking on the knight to have a pawn advantage at e5 square, h4, so pawn takes e5, then d takes e5, then knight takes e5, knight exchange took place. Now bishop attacking the rook, but this can come for defense, so bishop back to g7, now bishop exchange and queen to c2, so creating threat on this pawn by pushing it here. So bishop to f5, counter attack on the bishop itself. So white castles, now bishop exchange took place, now queen will have to be exchanged. Rook to f8, because these things can get dangerous if it is doubled and white was all set for double of the rook. So rook exchange, king to f8, the idea is to bring the king here to save the open square. This pawn is saved with the king, and if rook sits here then this can come for the defense, or even knight can defend it. So knight will have to go back. Now king to e8, so this square is safe now. Knight to e4, so knight may look for some of the pawn with a fork. If king or the exchange takes place here, then knight is looking for an opportunity there. So pawn is pushed and rook to f3, so here from here it can have a double attack on this pawn, so this could be the plan. So pawn pushed ahead, rook settled here, so this is again one attacking move from white. It looks like one move of the white rook, but here the attack is on this pawn. Okay, so if knight will capture this pawn, then this pawn cannot capture, e pawn cannot capture the f pawn. So this is the idea. Even from this side check, king will have to move somewhere here or here, then knight can capture this pawn as well. So this was a double attack from rook and knight. So knight was moved ahead, knight was moved attacking the rook. So then if knight capture it now, then king will come here, then in this case white will have to save the rook or the knight, which will be attacked by king. So white decided to move the rook back, creating the same threat on this pawn, and yeah, now not this pawn, only this pawn. So king moved to f7, saving the pawn. So pawn is pushed, so this also saves this pawn here. Rook to d8, so rook on the open file. Knight to c5, attack on this pawn, this knight can come in for the defense. c5, saving this, because if this will be pushed, this knight will have to move, and then I can capture this. So now knight will go, knight went there. I could have captured this now to win another pawn, but missed the opportunity, because if I will capture this, this will capture this, and I can capture the knight. So missed in the match and missed in the game, and pawn was pushed e5. Now pawn here, so pawn was pushed again. Knight to f2, then pawn pushed to f5. Rook to d2 is a blunder. You can figure out why, because if this pawn is pushed ahead, then it is a fork. So white resigned here. Please subscribe. Thank you.